Hello, thank you for joining me. And today I'm going to be sharing with you 5 characters that qualify a man as a husband. And thank you so much for joining me today. And I want to recommend my channel to you before we dive into that topic. If you love the Word of God and you love it so undiluted and so deep, this is a channel for you. On this channel, we teach about relationship and marriage, and we teach the Word of God undiluted. So I want to encourage you, please subscribe to my channel at Judith Magoro TV, and don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends and your family. Now, what are the 5 qualities that qualify a man as a husband? The first thing I want you to take away from this video is a maid does not mean a husband. Nobody is born a husband. You become a husband. So that a man, that he's a maid does not make him a husband. You become a husband. And that's the primary reason why God instituted family, so that every maid is raised by the father to become a husband, and females are raised by watching their mother to become a wife. And so that's the reason why God developed the pattern of families. And then so a husband is the character that a man have developed. It's a quality a man possesses. You're not a husband because you are born a man. That's not what makes a husband. So every woman must be conscious of that he's a man does not make him a husband. He becomes a husband. And now, what are those 5 things that you look out for? Number 1, a husband is a protector. A husband is someone who understands that he should be a protector. He should shield you from the heat of life. He should care for you. And it's something that he have developed. He have been raised to become a protector. And so look out for that. And one of the ways to know if a man is a protector, if he have developed the character of a protector, is even with simple things. You went out on a date and it was late when you left home. A husband will check on you to be sure that you got home safely. A husband will shield you from the internal and external heat. A husband will never put you out there. He will protect you from his family. He will protect you from his friends. He will protect you. A husband is a protector. So watch out for that. And number 2, a husband is a provider. Now, this is very important. A husband possesses a provider mindset. Don't mistake this. It's first of all a mindset before it becomes an act. So you look out for that mindset. A husband knows that it's my responsibility to provide for my wife. Now, you may earn more money than this man, but you will know that he knows that you are his responsibility. And to the best of his ability, you see that he wants to provide. And at that point, a woman who understands her role as a helper comes in because she's already safe. She knows that this man understands that he's a provider, and he shows it. To the best of his ability, he knows that it's his responsibility to provide for a wife and his family. Now, when people hear provision, they always equate it to material things. Provision is not limited to material things. A man provide an enabling environment for you as a wife. A man provide peace. A man provide emotional support, physical support. And those are provision, provide leadership. And those are provision, and it's a mindset first before it becomes an act. So look out for that. A husband is someone who understands that he is a provider. Number 3, a husband understand and have developed a relationship with God that makes him a priest. Please don't ignore this. If this is lacking, no man can become a good husband, because God have created it that way. The way God instituted the church, that's the same way marriage is. So Jesus is the chief shepherd of the church, and there is a physical shepherd, which is the pastor, and then there are members. And that's the same way Jesus will give assignment and leadership and direction to the pastor to physically lead his sheep on the earth. That's how a husband is. God is the head and the father of every home, but he will choose a husband to become the physical leader and the head of the home. Now, if a husband have not developed a lifestyle of relating with God, he will never be able to be a good husband, because there has to be a relationship between God, who is the father of the home, and the physical father. And the reason why there are so many things going on in marriage, where women are now going through a lot of pressure, a lot of tears, a lot of unfaithfulness, is because this priesthood is missing. And you married a man who is not a priest, who does not understand that he has a responsibility as a priest in that home. You can be a prayer warrior as a man, but that does not neglect, or that does not override the priesthood of a husband in the house. Example is when Rebecca was barren. The Bible made us to understand that Isaac seeked the Lord on behalf of Rebecca, and that's the priesthood. And God provided for Rebecca children. Now, when she was pregnant, for me to let you know that a husband is a priest does not mean a woman cannot pray. And that a woman can pray also does not mean that a husband will not fulfill his priesthood to his family. When those babies were in Rebecca's womb and she felt she was troubled, she went to seek the Lord, and God gave her the purpose of those children. Yes, that means Rebecca can seek the Lord. But you find that because Isaac understood he's a priest, he was the first person to go before the Lord for that issue and that challenge that they had in their marriage. That's who a priest is. He understands that there are certain things he needs to sort out before the Lord on behalf of his family. If this is not in place, there is no way you as a woman will not share tears in your marriage. You'll be carrying a load that you were not designed to carry. Yes, you can have your gift, you can have your relationship with God, but there is that priesthood position that a husband should occupy for the purpose of marriage that you were not designed to occupy. And in these days, we find that most women are taking that role in their marriage, and it's a role that you were not designed for, and you should not occupy. Your role is to support your husband. In that priesthood, yes, you're a prayerful woman, you're supporting, but you are not designed to be the priest of the home. A husband should be. And so when you're looking out for a man who can be a good husband, don't ignore this. Don't marry a man who is not interested in talking to God, who does not understand that he cannot fulfill the role of a husband without having relationship with the God who created the marriage institution. This is too important. I'm stressing it in this video because I'm seeing this is the load and the challenges that most women are now facing around the world, because they ignore this. They took every other thing. He's caring, he loves me, he's this, he's that, and never really look out for this quality. And it's a major quality a husband should possess. Number 4, a husband is the leader of your family. A husband should understand that he have a leadership role, and it is his job to provide leadership. in a home. And now, who is a leader? A leader is a burden bearer in a family. And so a leader is someone who provides leadership, direction for that family. Is a burden bearer, and it's important that a man has that mindset, so he does not throw you out and put a burden on you without him caring enough to know that the burden of your family, the heat of life, it is he's supposed to take leadership in that. And so who is a leader? A leader is someone who is designed to have emotional leadership, physical leadership, and every kind of leadership that you need in that home. And a wife is a co-leader. Is not supposed to be the leader in the home, but a co-leader in a marriage. Then number 5, this is where I'm stopping today. A husband is a lover. So this, if you meet a man, loving you should come naturally. Is a lover. A husband that was designed for you will love you. It will be something that comes from him naturally. You don't struggle for it. You don't fight for it. You're just you. And he loves you. A husband is a lover. And why is this important? Without this character of a lover, you will malfunction as a wife, because he was created to love you. In loving you is your beauty. In loving you is your strength. In loving you is your gifting. In loving you is your ability to help. Without this love, this force of love that comes from him, you will not be able to adequately help him. You will malfunction in your role of a helper, because he's not supplying you that emotional support, that grace that love provides in a relationship. When you meet a man who effortlessly give you the grace that love provides in a marriage, you find out that you function without struggle. You just do things. You are able to help him. You are able to honor him. You are able to live your life to the fullest and become a wife that God created you to become. So look out for this quality. Does he love me? Or he just tolerating me? Or does he love me? Am I fighting for the love, or it's just something that comes out of him? And that's why I would tell singles, when I counsel singles, don't fight for a spot in a man's life. This is something that is supposed to come naturally from him. That's not to say you can't do things that will make someone fall in love with you, but it shouldn't be that you're fighting. It shouldn't be that you're forcing your way into a man's life. It should be something that grows naturally for you. It makes you to know that this man was designed to be your husband, because a husband has a quality of love inside of him. When he spots his wife, it naturally grows. Just like Adam, the moment he sighted Eve, he said, now this is the bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman. And he went further. A man who never had parents, and say, therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave to his wife. So that tells you the level of attraction and love that came from inside of him to this woman. He imagined that even if I had parents, I will leave them and I will cleave to this woman. That's a love that generates from a husband. And when you are able to find these qualities in a man, you will know that you'll be safe with him. You'll be shielded. You'll be protected from the heat of life. A man who cannot protect you, don't go further to marry that man. And I shared this with you, and I end here. Years ago, a woman came to meet me and is married to a man from a wealthy family, and the family never accepted her. And anytime there is a family gathering, the mother-in-law will call her and tell her to kneel down and begin to wash her. Begin to tell her words and abuse her and abuse her. Everybody will sit there and the husband will be quiet. He will not protect this woman. He will not say, Mom, is enough. Oh, my wife cannot keep taking this. They will use, and when they finish talking to her, they'll tell her to get up and go and do that and go and do that. She will be the slave all through that gathering. She will cook. She will do everything. And when they get inside, the husband begin to say, I'm so sorry, the way my mother spoke to you, the way my family treats you. That is not a husband. A husband is a protector. He will shield you from that heat. He will take the heat on your behalf. He will never bring you out. And you will know these things. Like I told that lady, I said, you're not just knowing this now. You knew it before you got married, so you endure it. But a real husband is a husband who will shield you from the heat, whether it's internal heat or external heat. He will protect you. He will love you. He will go out of his way for you, because he's a husband. And thank you so much for joining me in this broadcast. I want you to share with your friends and your family. And please don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to join us. Every week there are new videos on this channel, and I'll be sharing the second part of this topic next week. So don't forget, subscribe and press the notification button so you'll always be the first to know when we have new videos. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye-bye.